Hey yo everybody, welcome to Saturday Storytime with MomOneMoreGame, bringing you a Smart Pistol gameplay, which is one of the best Smart Pistol gameplays I've ever seen in my entire life. And if you don't agree, well, you can comment saying you don't agree, and I can look at it and not give a fuck. But today I'm gonna be telling you a story on Saturday Storytime when I used to work at Holiday Gas Station. Now, Holiday Gas Station, they do hire when you're 16, and that was my very first job, and it was one of the worst jobs I've probably ever had, and because everyone there was a total asshole. But one of the worst jobs I ever had, and I usually work 8-hour shifts, and I got there at 5 on a Saturday, and I was ready to work, so I go over to the coffee machine, get my coffee, where I usually start out with. It wasn't really a coffee, it was a high energy mocha, that's what it's called. It's really delicious. If you're at a holiday right now watching this, please get one. And so let's get into the story. Got my coffee, went to my register, signed in and everything. Manager's like, "Hey Ben," I'm like, "Hey, go fuck yourself." And got on my register, and I'm serving customers like I always do, like 3 in a row, not caring, because it's like 6 in the morning. And this one guy comes up, gets just a regular coffee, which there's nothing weird about that. Everyone gets coffee in the morning, and a donut. And he looks at me and he goes, hey, come here. I'm like, okay. And he leans over the counter, and I'm like, okay, well, do I have to lean in with him? So I lean towards him, and he goes, "No, come on, come here." And I'm like, okay, I'm fucking right here. How far do you want me to go? And he's just like, alright, hey, what bees don't pollinate? And I was just like, well, why the fuck is he asking me this question? I could literally care less, but I didn't say that. I was like, oh, what bees don't pollinate? And then he got right up in my ear and he said, boobies. And that was one of the dumbest jokes I've ever heard said by a grown man that came into Holiday and bought a coffee. He said a boobie joke. Are you kidding me? Who even calls them boobies? God. And that was one of the weirdest customers I've ever had come in, actually. And I'll tell you another story. That was the end of that story. I know, kind of short. I told you it was going to be. But another story is this girl, this grown woman that acts like a little child, gets up to the gas pump, and she's just like, her fucking gas pump wouldn't work for some reason, and then she goes, so there's a little mic by a gas pump, and if you guys want to do this, you should. There's a little red button by a gas pump, and if you press it, you can get straight to the cashier that's working there. And make sure you know how to talk into it too, because if you just yell, it's gonna freak them the fuck out, okay? Because she got on the mic and went, "Hey, my gas isn't working." And I was just like, oh my fucking god, because it's right in my goddamn ear. And she's just like, "Hey, my gas isn't working." And I was just like, okay, well, I'll fucking help you in just a second. But I didn't say that. I just went over the little mic like, "Hey, could you not use that microphone thing? Because it's scaring the shit out of me, and I'll be with you, like, if you come inside, I'll be with you, like, right now." And she's just like, okay. So she comes in, she goes, "Why isn't my gas working?" And I'm like, "What, did you lift the thing? Did you lift the thing out of it?" He goes, "Yeah, I lifted the nozzle out of the thing." And I'm just like, okay, well, did you lift the thing up for it to start pumping? She's like, "Do you have to?" And I'm like, oh my fucking god, obviously you have to. Oh, ooh, I was getting mad at this lady. And then she goes, "You guys need to learn how to do your job. You know, I have a lot of options for gas stations." My manager comes over and goes, "Well, you do, so you should probably go to them. See ya." And I was like, oh my god, I didn't even say that. And I thought that was the funniest moment. If you guys liked it, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on me.